The feeling when you start to realize that your friends are leveling up without you. This is a feeling that really resonates deeply with me, as this is something I used to feel so much a couple years ago and still do now, to be honest. But yeah, so many things can arise from this, from feeling this way. You can lose friendships and even form jealousy in your heart altogether. But I really wanted to talk about in this video how that is a lot more common than you might think. So I thought I'd share my story on when I started to feel this way and how I still do. I started feeling this way back in high school, I'd say around junior year. And it started from me slowly noticing how most of my classmates were already getting jobs and making their own income. That kind of got me confused a little bit because it wasn't the fact of them getting jobs necessarily, it was the fact of just realizing that most of them were. And it made me kind of feel a little left out as to like, am I doing something wrong? Am I supposed to do that? Obviously, it's perfectly fine if you're like in high school and had like a small part-time job, but just the fact that most people were doing it definitely started raising concern within me. But the number one thing that really got me thinking this way of the people around me leveling up and even my friends was how they were already starting to drive on their own too. Throughout my whole life, I've always been picked up and dropped off from school, which I'm super grateful for. I know not everyone has that chance, but there comes a point in time in your life where you want to start becoming independent and want to get out there into the world. And that desire really burns deep within me. I'm 20 right now, and I still, even in college now, have to be dropped off and picked up. But with the exception that I take public transport sometimes. For privacy reasons, I would like to leave out why I still do get dropped off and picked up. But, I still want you guys to know that I have that burning desire still. Maybe one day I'll share it on YouTube. But yeah, it really started to burn deep within me, this like feeling of my friends leveling up without me because most of them were already driving on their own. I was lucky enough to make a great group of friends of guys in high school. They're all cool people. I love them and still talk to them to this day. But yeah, when it comes to that feeling, where you think like your friends are excelling in life, like it really sucks. It really does. And I want you guys to know, for you watching who feel this way right now, like I totally get it, man. I'm definitely right there with you guys. I definitely know what it feels like, and it definitely sucks. I'm aware that feeling this way can cause a lot of harm, to be honest. It could cause you to lose friendships and even form jealousy within your heart. And jealousy was definitely one of those things for me. I was feeling jealous to my friends, to the people around me who were already like working jobs and driving. But as I'm getting a little older now that I'm like 20, I'm definitely starting to be less jealous. Everyone has their own pace when it comes to achieving independency. And I guess for me, I'm just going to be a late bloomer. And there's totally nothing wrong with that. But society makes it feel like, you have to be independent by the time you're 18. And I'm pretty sure like there's a lot of 18-year-olds out there today still living with their parents and being financially supported by their parents still. But yeah, I want you guys to know that you're not alone in this. I'm definitely one of them, and there's definitely a lot more people out there too than you think that feel this way. I would say with feeling this way, social media is definitely our number one enemy when it comes to fueling this feeling. Just like adds on and just adds a lot of negativity, to be honest, when it comes to your well-being. And yeah, with this whole feeling, you kind of start to realize and think about like, would you like 5 years ago or 6 years ago feel this way now? Like, did you think this is where your life would be now? And if it's not, then I'm right there with you guys. I definitely thought my life would look a lot different now. When it comes to me being 15 or 13, I thought by 20 years old I would already be working a full time job, making my own income, and having my own car. Comparison also really ties into this. This is a feeling where comparison really starts to eat you up. You start comparing yourself to your friends and the people around you, and in negative ways too. Like, nothing about it is positive at all. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video, the feeling of just people leveling up in life without you, and you feeling like you're stuck at rock bottom with no escape. Just one day, guys. I know that we will achieve independency, even if you're in your 20s and living with your parents still. I want you guys to know that there's nothing wrong with that. Social media and society around this makes it look like it's bad and that you're not financially stable or you're broke. But that's not true at all, guys. That's not true at all. I would appreciate if you guys could leave your thoughts in the comments about this and if this is something you relate to. Take care, guys.